federal government is investigating so-called forever chemicals in Canada. A growing body of evidence points to toxic chemicals on our clothes, making their way into our bodies. The question is how much harm they potentially are doing.
About 8 years ago, I was in the warehouse helping some of our staff get some boxes put together for some of our larger retailers. And I just realized as we were packaging product in individual poly bags, I thought this was pretty absurd that we were, consciously trying to remove plastic and things from our supply chain. And here we are reintroducing it at the last moment. So that kind of got me thinking about how we could really focus on making it a full company shift. PFAS is kind of commonly known now as forever chemicals, is a chemical that's been used in the industry for a long time, in all industries, but in our industry in particular, to make waterproof, breathable garments. It's a major concern because it lasts forever. It's a forever chemical, and it does enter your body, and it's one of those ones where no amount of it is okay, and it compounds, and the more and more you're exposed to it, the more and more that builds up in your system. A big reason obviously in paddle sports is because of our love for water, and this is something that can get into the water table and last there, and you can ingest it, and it affects the entire environment around you. Redefining what your brand or the company is it's a hugely personal experience, because it's the company is, well, in my case, it's all I've ever known. I've been doing this for 28 years. And in throwing that all away is a very difficult thing. Greatness happens when you push beyond what you think your limits are. I think that's what we kind of realized 6 years ago, that as we were kind of reinventing Level 6, it was our 25th anniversary of what the brand was, and now what the brand is going to be. It was the perfect timing to really look at what we could become. And it's an ongoing struggle for sure. And you're just seeing the fruits of that labor now.
The day-to-day in regarding our decision to remove PFAS from our products was an incredibly complex journey that is still, I would say, is still ongoing. Making sure that we're going through every component possibility and tracing all of those raw materials back to its source is an incredibly time-consuming process. Removing PFAS just isn't as simple as changing the DWR chemical compound on the outside. It has to do with every single tiny component that a product is made of. I think the moment I realized that the Exhaust Pro fabric to me was really something special was we finally got one of the swatches in, and I had the opportunity to hold on to this big square, because that's all it was. And the touch and feel of it was amazing. And it had a little bit of stretch on it. And the moment I touched that sample square piece of fabric, I knew we had it.
Personally, to release this fabric, I think it's obviously, this has been my entire life. I've known nothing else other than, innovating or creating things for paddle sports. But I think to have gone and pushed the boundaries of what we thought was capable, and to come out the other side of that was something that's so incredible, that has been now recognized as the world's first fabric that's been designed specific for paddle sports. I mean, it feels great, to be honest with you, but it makes you realize that you can do these things if you really put your mind to it. Of course, if you have an incredible team that supports you. But it's been a crazy journey, but I think the outcome is well worth the suffering we've done. So I'm hoping that when people see Exhaust Pro, they're going to see not only 6 years of sleepless nights, if you will, and pushing the envelope, but also 28, 29 years of innovation in paddle sports that this brand of Level 6 has been kind of pushed towards this pinnacle product.
You don't have to sacrifice sustainability and get a lesser product. I truly believe that you can have both, and we've done it with Exhaust Pro.
But you can definitely rest assured that a recycled or sustainable based product is equal to, and in most cases better than, a non-recycled or non-sustainable product. And we wouldn't have done that. We wouldn't have put everything to risk if we didn't know that it was equal to or better than it was on the market.